everyone, so welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to be doing your must-have Korean beauty products. So if you're getting introduced to K-beauty, you're just starting out, like you want to start a collection, so these are some of the items that I think you should have. Or if you're going to Korea and you're just thinking about like some products that you want to buy and you don't know where to start, this is a great video for you. So for me, I've been going to Korea since I was like a little kid, almost every year. So I buy a lot of my beauty products from Korea just because it's a lot more affordable. There's just so many more interesting products and I really like the packaging. Yeah, that's about it. So I'm going to get started into the video and I'm going to do it in categories so that maybe it's a little bit easier for you to like categorize. First I want to start with lip products. So I have two lip products here. These two are the same ones, but just different colors. You know, Korea is famous for their lip products. Yeah, there's nothing much more to say about it. They're really nice quality, they're affordable, they're really cheap. Somewhere in the range of like $0 to $10 around. And you can get finishes from like matte to satin, and plus the packaging is really cute. So I tend to buy a lot of my lip products in Korea, but this one, I'll do close-ups of them later, is the Missha Poptastic Jelly Tint. I really like this tint because a lot of the tints in Korea, you can either only find like a really saturated pink or like a really saturated red. So you have to be super careful about how you apply them. This one's like in a jelly-ish kind of texture. It's a lot more wetter. So when you apply it, you don't have to like worry about it like smearing all over. You just kind of apply it in one swipe, wow, and it just kind of glides over and it gives you like this kind of natural color, especially this color. This one's in the color, what does it even say? I'll probably have to write down the description of this color. All I can see here is G21Q04. Oh, okay. So this one's called Maple Latte. It's like this really natural pink color, like a MLBB. And I think this one was 7,000 won. Won is Korean currency, so it was equivalent to like $7, which is really good. And another thing about Korean products that I really like nowadays is that they tell you the expiration date. Like this one expires 2019 July 20th. It says it on the bottom. It'll probably say like the date and then it's gonna say 까지, which means like until, so that means it expires then. So I really like that, so I don't have to like think about like when did I buy this product, do I have to throw it out? It's already all written there for you, so you can decide on so then you can just look at that. And then next I have these two tints. They're pretty popular in Korea. It's called the Mamonde, Mamonde Creamy Tint Balm Intense. The color I have here is number 12, My Secret. It's kind of like this plummy red. I'll also do swatches later. But my favorite color, I actually wear these two together. I have them on my lips today, is the Velvet Rose, number 13. And this one is exactly like what you would think. It's kind of like a dried rose color kind of look. So, and they're matte, I should say. I do think they also come in satin finish, but I personally like matte on my lips, so I got matte. And these are some like really good matte lip colors from Korea, so would recommend those. Next, kind of in the category, is these are also really popular in Korea. Like this is like a must-have for Korean girls. Is Skinfood Fresh Fruit Lip and Cheek. So it's a 3-in-1 lip and cheek kind of triad, and they come in, I'll show you again you just kind of slide the product to the side, you swipe it, and it has 3 different colors, so you can use this as obviously lip or cheek. I personally like cream blush, so I like using this as a blush more than I do lips. I don't feel like it goes on quite opaque. It's kind of sheer, I feel like, these colors, which is to be expected. They're not like super sheer, like it's like you put it on and there's no color. They're just not quite as saturated as what you would expect, or quite as saturated as what's in the pan, but I like it. Also, they have a bunch of different colors. Like this is number 7. It's in Korean. I guess I'll translate it. It's kind of dried plum color, this one. This one was limited edition. I don't know if they still have this, but I feel like this is such good fall colors. And it's in this limited pink edition. And then this one is just orange. This one just is number 1 orange. And you saw before, it's just the orange colors. Yeah, they're really convenient for travel, and they're super, super tiny. They're the size of like a mint can or something. So, love these. Next I'm going to do is eye products. I'm surprised this doesn't get mentioned more often in a lot of videos. This is the Etude Play 101 pencil in the color... Okay. Oh, 49. Yeah, these are based on numbers, not color names. But it's just like a regular draw-on pencil. I would even compare it to the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide-On pencils, except they're so much cheaper. They're only $7 or 7,001, which is crazy. They also come with a sharpener in the back. I'm just gonna pull this off. The little, I'll probably show you later, but it comes off with a sharpener. I actually don't use a sharpener. You don't really have to, because it's actually retractable, so all you have to do is twist it when the top runs out, which is really convenient. I mean, I guess you could use the sharpener, to make it a little bit sharper if you want like a sharper edge or whatever, but yeah, I always buy so many of these every time I go into Korea, like maybe 3 or 4, because I use them all the time just to draw my waterline. Next is eyebrow pencils. So I tend to use Innisfree Eyebrow stuff. Yeah, Korea's pretty famous for the eyebrow stuff. This one's an eyebrow gel, and the thing is, I don't really use eyebrows too much, so I wouldn't say know too much about it, but I really like their sticks. They're only 3,001, which means like $3. And they're not too soft and they're not too hard, so they're not going to break, and they also maintain their shape, so they're a little bit easier to draw. The gel, I have it and I like it, and a lot of people do like it too. It's also, this one's a skinny brow mascara in the color, doesn't say. This one, I've been using it so long, I don't even know what the name is, but yeah, there really isn't too much to say. I really like it. Plus, they're really cheap, so you could try it, and if you don't like it, it wasn't too much money out of your pocket to, test it out. But I would definitely recommend Innisfree for eyebrow stuff. Next, I'm going to go into skincare. This one I feel like you really need. I can't tell if you can see it, but this is the Pony Effect Foundation Cushion. It's SPF 50. The only thing is, yeah, it's SPF 50. The only thing is, it only comes in 3 colors, and even on me, the shade number 3, which is supposedly the darkest, is kind of light on me, so I only really use it in the winter or whatever. But if for some reason, or no, not for some reason, but if the color range, either 1, 2, 3, don't match your skin tone, the thing that I recommend the most, which is so odd, is actually the puff, because the puff is supposed to be made out of this like rubber or something, and it has like this cushiony texture that's a lot different than other sponges. And the great thing about the sponge is that it's antibacterial. So a lot of sponges, when you keep using them, they accumulate a lot of bacteria, and it can lead to infections and just like acne, and just overall it's not good for your skin. This sponge, for somehow they made a technique or some kind of weird technology where you can apply it, and it's supposed to be like antibacterial. It's just so much better. And do I know if it's true? No, but they say, so I'm assuming it must. Also, I really like the cushion in the sense that it has a lot of moisture. And yeah, it's just a really nice like moisture cushion. I have dry sensitive skin, so this cushion works really well for me. Like, I don't start to flake or get patches when I use it. But to be honest, I don't really use cushion / foundation all that much. Actually, I don't apply it, not anymore. So, but yeah, when I do have to use it, I'll use this. Also, I like the packaging. It's in like a rose gold, and it's not that big, and it has like a mirror. One thing I will say about this though is it's kind of expensive. It was like 49,000 won, which is $50, and it only comes with, so it comes with a package and one more refill, and after you're done with that, you're done. Like, you can't just buy the refills only, you have to buy the whole package again, and you can only get it at Mimi Box. Something happened with my camera. I don't know what I was saying, but I think I was saying you could either get this at Mimi Box or Watson's, which is like the Korean version of Boots, or like CVS or Duane Reade or whatever. So there's that. It's not available like everywhere. You have to go kind of looking for it. Alright, next is this, which is the Argan Nature Republic Argan Essential Deep Care Hair Pack. So I feel like hair packs in America are super expensive, like around $30+. This one is 9,000 won, or like 9,901, which is equivalent to $10. I really like it. It has a thick texture. It also smells heavily of argan, which some people might not like. I actually like it. And the next day after, I use this like a deep condition mask where I'll shampoo and I'll apply this to my ends and wherever it needs, and then I'll just put a hair cap on and let that kind of sit for about an hour, and then I'll wash it out, and the next day my hair is so smooth. So whenever I go into Korea, I try and buy like 2 or 1 or however many that I can bring back with me. And yeah, I think it works wonders, especially if you have like thin hair like me, or you tend to curl your hair or whatever. Yeah, definitely pick this one up. If you only had to pick one up, I think I'd pick just this up. And maybe the Etude 101 pencil. Next, I'm going to say, a lot of people don't mention this either, but I'm going to say sunblock. This one's the Missha All Around Safe Block Aqua Sun Gel SPF 50. I think it was $15, but I really like Korean sunblocks because they're super milky and they feel like essence. So they just absorb into your skin without ruining your makeup. So even though I have foundation on, I'll put this on, and like none of my foundation has just kind of like, I don't even know what to say, like it hasn't moved or anything. It's all in place. My makeup stays in place. Only good things about this. Next, I have like a miscellaneous item. This is a mirror. It's the 3CE pink mirror. 3CE, I think they have a couple more colors. A lot of people like to pick this mirror up. All the products, if I can find them, I'll leave a link in the product description down below. But yeah, this one is a pink color. I mean, it's not a necessity, but I feel like handheld mirrors that are really colorful and fun are really hard to find in the US that are also this kind of price point. So if you're in Korea, definitely consider picking one up, or maybe you want to buy it online, because this is from Style Nanda. I don't know if I mentioned that already, and they have a pretty good website that ships internationally and stuff, so yeah, you want to consider that. Last, I'm going to do a product that I know I've been saying that the whole entire video, but I actually made it this time. A lot of people don't talk about. This is the Imvely Sweet Rice Cake Peel Off Mask. And you're like, what is Imvely? So, a little backstory. There is this shopping mall in Korea called Imvely. The lady who owns the store, her name is like Im Ji-hyun, and then she added Lovely to her name, so the whole brand name is Imvely. They now have a flagship store in California too now, so they're definitely expanding, but in Korea it should be easy to find. So if you go to like Myeongdong and you go to Lotte Plaza and stuff, you should be able to find it, or any big department stores. So she has clothing, and she also has a makeup brand, and from her makeup brand, I really like this Sweet Rice Cake Peel Off Mask. It's white and it's like super sticky. And so I feel like my skin needs some moisture, I'll just apply this on. And then you just let it dry and you peel it off, and I don't know if it actually is, but I really do feel like my skin has all this moisture back, like it's retained all this moisture. I just feel like it has a lot of moisture. Plus, rice is supposed to be really good for bringing back moisture into your face. It says here that it removes impurities and makes your skin smooth, and I feel like it does that as well. The thing about this though, I think it was pretty expensive. I think it was like 29,000 won, which is like $30. And I was kind of like, wow. But I don't use it that often, and it's 120 grams. So it's lasted me like maybe a whole year, and I still have like half of it. So if you're definitely into masks, especially peel off masks, yeah, I would look into buying this one. I think I talked about a couple of products that I think you should buy. Yeah, so that's about it, I'd say. That's the end of the video. Thanks for sticking around till the end. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully you got some tips on what to buy if you're in Korea or just starting your collection, but that's about it, I think. Okay, bye! See you next time!